Today, we are going to look at a written opinion from a judge in Queensland, Australia, who calls a sovereign citizen's nonsense gobbledygook. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joe Palmetto, Joe the Lawyer. This is the Common Sense Academy, where we audit, watch, and yes, we laugh at sovereign citizens. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Also consider buying my book on Amazon. You can find it in the description below. Now, before we dig into this quite hilarious and interesting opinion, raise your cup, your glass in the air for the same time. Sip with me. It tastes better when we sip together today. I got some black coffee, Lavazza brand, made in Italy. It is delicious. Cheers. All right, let's take a look at this opinion. I like how this Australian opinion, if you can look over here, it says Ross James Bradley versus The Crown That's pretty official. Okay. Friday 13th, November 2020, Friday 13th. Okay. A little bit old. Hang on a second. Let me see. Yeah, a little bit old. But, all right. Still entertaining. Sofronoff, P. The applicant was charged with one count of unlicensed driving, a common sovereign citizen offense. He was convicted and fined $150 with no conviction recorded. He applied to the magistrate to dismiss the charge on the ground that, for reasons that are not clear, a police officer had no power to charge him or to commence the proceedings in question. The argument was obvious nonsense, and the magistrate rightly rejected it. After hearing the evidence led by the prosecution, the magistrate found the applicant guilty as charged. No way. Not satisfied with this outcome, the applicant appealed to the district court and argued that he was something which he called a citizen sovereign and that the laws of Queensland did not apply to him. If that was true, then it would be hard to understand why the applicant was agitating his complaints before this court, which is one that has been established under the laws that he says do not apply to him. This paradox did not trouble the applicant, and he has now applied for leave to appeal against Judge Moynihan QC's order dismissing his appeal. That the applicant is merely persisting in putting forward a jumble of gobbledygook to support his application in this court can be seen at once if one reads only the two opening sentences of his purported outline of argument. My Bradley, all in capitals, person, conjoined with the Bradley spiritual family body politic, is my own body politic by succession at law. It is my own natural body incorporated at the supreme Christian law and is my own jurisdiction. This application is an abuse of the court's process and should be dismissed. Mullins J.A., I agree. Bodici J., I agree. Pretty good here. This guy sounds to me a little bit like the agent, the individual, the person, and the settler, right? Trying to detach his name from his lineage, his heritage, the body politic, and under Christian law, and he's his own person, his own jurisdiction. I'm sorry, sir. That's not how it works. If everybody had to consent to the laws before it applied to them, there'd be no law at all. And really, at their core, what a sovereign citizen is an anarchist. They want anarchy, where there is no law. And what happens when you have no law? You have people fighting and hurting each other all the darn time. Okay? I enjoyed this judge's argument. He's correct. How can you apply for appeal in a court that you don't recognize and that does not actually have power over you? The simple act of applying for appeal admits that they have a degree of power over you. Just another example of the ridiculousness of the sovereign citizen movement, whether it's in the United States, the United Kingdom, Europe, Africa, anywhere in the world, including Australia. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I am Joe Palmetto, Joe the Lawyer, Common Sense Academy. Oh, one more thing. I am going to link to a great blog. Dr. Christine Sarteski has a great blog on sovereign citizens. I'm going to link to that in the description below. That's where I found this story. Tune in to her blog. Even think about following her on Twitter. She puts up great content on sovereign citizens. All right, hit me with a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and consider buying my book. Thank you very much. Joe the Lawyer out.